Yeah, it's obviously a huge blow losing a final like that. But as I said, we just have to move on. Massive game this weekend, so we'll review the game, learn from it, try and not make the same mistakes we did, and then just everything build towards Munster because it's a huge game.
Recent battles between yourselves and Munster have been very close. Obviously the semi-final last year was a single-point game, a game in which, from your own personal point of view, having not played in the European final, to come in and fill that number 10 shirt and dictate the game really and come out with a huge amount of plaudits must have been very satisfying. Yeah,
it was brilliant to get to start in that game, and obviously to get the win is even better. I think it was a special day, and I think the crowd that day were phenomenal. I think it's going to be sold out again this weekend, so really looking forward to it.
And the most important player on the pitch was the player that kept Leinster ahead when they needed it. That's why the Guinness man of the match tonight is Leinster's out half, Ross Byrne.
The two meetings this season, the first game at the Aviva, that must be very satisfying for you to stamp your authority on a game like that.
I think more importantly it's just about getting the win. I think the Leinster Munster games are huge, so I think it's obviously nice to get to play well yourself, but it's all about the team winning, and went top that day was massive. But then, as I said, the game at Christmas we lost, so we're definitely looking to put that one right.
The game, at Thomond in December caught a lot of people by surprise. There was a huge amount of edge about that game, and I don't think anybody was they were ready for it. Where do you think that came from?
I don't know. It's probably been a little bit of it, I suppose, in the last few games. Even in the game in the Aviva, there's probably a little bit of it in the semi-final last year as well. So I don't know. Maybe it's just been building for a while, but I think that's just normal. I mean, it's a massive rivalry, so I don't think you'd want it any other way. We'd probably beaten them the last few times before that, so it all just probably built up, and then obviously it spilled over probably a little bit too much and maybe affected the game at Christmas a bit, which was probably a bit of a disappointment. And then obviously with the red card as well, which was probably a bit of a turning point in the game. So I think you have to have the right balance between having that edge, but also you can't go overboard and be getting sent off or giving away stupid penalties. It's all well and good being fired up, but we want to play the game that we want. We want to impose our game on them and not let them do it to us.
How would you sum up your season so far? I mean, obviously, what you think come the end of the season will be greatly determined on what happens on Saturday and potentially the following week. But where do you think you are in your own game at the moment?
Yeah, I've been happy enough. It's been probably a bit of a stop-start season in terms of probably haven't started as many games maybe in a row as I have previously, but I'm happy with how I'm playing. And I mean, obviously it's a massive disappointment losing the final last weekend, because ultimately that's all how I'll judge my season, how many trophies you win, so that's why this weekend is so important.